have received roughly $130 million in crypto financing via offshore exchanges and platforms like Binance. It's important to note that these figures are disputed, and per independent analysis that was released just this week, could be overestimated by as much as 99%. The data analytics firm cited in this Wall Street Journal report has even disputed the estimates that were reported.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go, but clearly we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event, and now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, we have Bitcoin and crypto slightly moving up. And we have the gaming cryptos moving up over the last 7 days. So if you're a part of my Patreon, you see those gaming cryptos pump. Now we have CME Group is only behind Binance as the largest Bitcoin futures exchange. And we know futures is nothing but a gambling casino, just betting on the price. Now guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. Early this morning we had yield rates move up, but they did pull back, so right now they're flat. We have the dollar down, we have volume and crypto up, we have Tether and USDC. And then of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at 1 trillion, and we have Fed's Jerome Powell in the House on Wednesday this week. And we know he's going to say he's data dependent, pause on the actual rates, but we know with this amount of debt, rates are definitely too high. It is crumbling the economy. But remember, they want to keep rates higher for longer in order to destroy the current economy that we have right now, the legacy economy. That's the reason why Klaus said we're in a fragmented world, because they want to break up everything, destroy everything, so they can bring in this fourth industrial revolution, the machines. And speaking of machines, we have President Biden issues executive order on safe, secure, trustworthy artificial intelligence. And guys, we know that is definitely a joke. We know it's the same big banks and corporations that control the current system are the same ones who created all these algorithms and models for the AI takeover. Only thing you have to do is go online, social media, and look at these bots playing the Hegelian dialectic. They're trying to sell you that AI has a mind of its own. Remember, it's man who's creating all this technology, and they're going to keep control of all this technology, but it's going to be in the hands of few people. And when you have AI turn against humanity, now you have no one to blame, because we know the few of the people in control sit behind the curtain. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. But guys, this executive order just lets us know they're about to unleash the machines and let them take over the economy and eventually battle against humanity. Remember, the next step, guys, after they finish unleashing the machines is transhumanism. They want the man to lose against the machine. So therefore, man wants to be a machine, wants to be Superman, a superhero. Yes, guys, it sounds like a movie, but remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, do not forget about Grayscale sitting about 26.6 billion. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have the bank man facing cross-examination as fraud trial continues. And guys, I'll probably bring you something of that in the second video. But don't forget, guys, your mainstream media, doesn't matter whether there's articles or on television or social media, is controlled. So they can put out fake articles, let it circulate, let the people run with it, and they're not going to put the same media attention if they correct the article. Remember the world that we live in today, guys. People rather hear lies than the truth. But when you're looking at crypto, guys, there's a lot of movies going on in the space. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Nomic activates BTC upgrade to bring tokenized Bitcoin into the Cosmos ecosystem. And I went over this probably about 6 months ago. And they're creating a bridge to bring Bitcoin to DeFi. Guys, remember, whoever makes this seamless is going to be the winner. Now, we have Singapore plans joint crypto pilot with Japan, Switzerland, and the UK. And remember, guys, in the fourth industrial revolution with tokenization, it's global. That's the reason why we have all these countries moving in lockstep. They're all moving to the agenda of the digital transformation. Now we have Celestia's mainnet expected to go live tomorrow. Also, we have Saudi Neom partners with Animoca brands for regional Web3 development. And we know when it comes to Saudi Arabia, they're definitely leading the fourth industrial revolution. We can look at the metaverse. We can look at the 15-minute cities, the flying taxis, and we also see the relationship with Saudi and China are definitely getting closer. And speaking of China, we have Hong Kong published phase 1 of its pilot for retail CBDC. And we know nothing happens in Hong Kong without China. And when you look at just a few of the companies, Alipay, HSBC, Bank of China, Ripple, Standard Chartered, Visa, some of the biggest corporations working on the project. And we know Ripple is still an American company. HSBC, the UK, and the United States. So even though the mainstream media puts us against China, we see all of our big corporations, big banks are heavily invested in China because they know the fourth industrial revolution will kick off in the emerging markets led by China, the dragon, along with that digital yuan, and the fall of America to Babylon is coming soon, along with the United States world reserve currency. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows. When it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the fourth industrial revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.